Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Raptor X here with Good Clean Gaming RX, and today I wanted to go over machining. This will be another one of the tips and tricks videos in my Ego Tips and Tricks videos series, and today we're going to go over the machining skill. So first off, one of the things that you will definitely need with machining is a lot of steel. So in my personal experience, it's a great idea to have advanced smelting so that you are capable of making steel in the blast furnaces. And if you happen to have smelting that allows you to smelt the iron as well, that is a great help also. But once you have created all of your steel, you'll be able to start going through the process of making all of the different items necessary for steel machining. So the first item is this electric machinist table. This can be made at, let me see here, I believe these ones are made at the assembly line. Yes, I believe at the assembly line. Anyway, so those are the first step. Once you've got the electric machinist table, you've got to make this electric stamping press. Now, when you first make this, it's going to take steel, and I think it takes like 30 when you first do it. So it's one of those things you just got to bite the bullet and make it, because they're quite expensive when you first start them. But once you make that, that allows you to make steel plate and radiators. You come back here then after the electric stamping press is made, that unlocks the electric lathe, which you need the steel plates and the iron wheels for. Iron wheels, of course, are made with engineering, so if you've got someone who is a basic engineer, actually no, iron wheels, I take that back. Iron wheels are iron wheels are used mechanics. Mechanics are what unlocks the iron wheels. So leveling up in mechanics is quite useful for that. Otherwise, find someone who can make them, and just send them a little message and say, hey, I need some iron wheels. Or of course put those up on the contract board. Once you've made the electric lathe, that unlocks, let's see here, what exactly, those are the iron axles really, but that unlocks the electric planer, which would be this giant machine here, and that's actually one of the biggest. Between this and the electric stamping press, these are some giant machines. Both of these require a 2.8 room quality to place, and they are very large. This one's I think six squares tall, so it's like a 5 by 5 by 6. Very, like I said, very tall, so you need quite a bit of room for that one, and the same goes for this one. This one's I think more of a 4 by 5 by 6 kind of thing, but again very large, so you will need quite a lot of the reinforced concrete or the steel to be able to do that, which of course is produced at the rolling mill, which is not unlocked until you've got electronics. After you've made all of these things though, that really unlocks the machinist profession and allows you to make all the different machined items. Steel plate, radiators, this allows you to make the steel gears, this allows you to make the steel axles, and then your machinist table of course allows you to make all of the different electronic assemblies, servos, valves, all that kind of stuff that's necessary for copper wiring, for making a lot of the products that are used in the later game. So definitely a very good skill to have. Again, with the leveling up, basically what you want to do is you want to find the cheapest item to make. In this case, the steel plates are rather expensive when you start out. One thing that can be made quite cheaply will be the barrels. Those are made with oil drilling, so they're really not going to help a whole lot with leveling up your industry. The cast gears, though, those can be made, and those are made using advanced smelting again. My goodness. Which one here uses the actual, let's see here, servos, valves, steel pipe, that's mechanics again. Servos, I'm really not sure. I believe actually the best way to make these is either with the steel gears, which are going to require epoxy and steel, not really something you can do by yourself, or making these steel plates. That's really the only way to level up this thing. So it is a bit of a grind. You're definitely going to need a lot of steel to be able to do that. Unfortunately, it's one of those things that just requires a lot of materials to be able to level up. But as I've said in my other tips and tricks videos, you basically want to start at the bottom. So if you're leveling up, this would be my advanced cooking specialty. But you basically take the amount that you're leveling up each craft, and you look at the number that you need. So in this case, it'd be 2,500, and you divide that by the number of experience you're getting per craft, and that tells you the number that you want to create in each tier. So in this case, I'd be 2,500 divided by about 918, so I'm going to need at least, let's see, 1, 2, 3, probably at least 4 to be able to level up all the way. So I would make an order here for 4 of those. Obviously I've got this one quite a bit of skill gain per craft here, but that's essentially how you do it. So you go 4, then once you've leveled up there and you need to go to level 3 or level 2, you basically just divide that experience there by the amount of crafting experience that you get per craft, and then make a number of a crafting order for those. And that's how the industry skill is leveled up, same way as everything else. And those are really quite, the industry skill is something that's quite necessary. Let me see here, the rivets are advanced smelting as well. Yeah, there's really not any easy way to level up the industry skill. Once you've got the industry skill leveled up all the way though, and you've learned the electronics assembly, that allows you to make this robotics assembly line, and that's really what it unlocks all the advanced combustion engines, the excavators, all that kind of thing. And this is something that is reduced by industry. So once you've learned industry and you can do all those things, these get unlocked, and you can make all the really high-end machines, the rolling mill, all that kind of stuff, and it really allows you to make some really nice things very easily. So that's kind of how the industry skill works. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. If you have any questions, please leave a comment down below and I will try and get to those. Alright, thanks everyone, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take care, ta-ta.